Just shove
That'll
your...
also that also dislodge the food. Like, think about it. Think about it. Could you just like instead of doing the Heimlich maneuver, could you just like punch someone in the throat and get like the food out?
Not really. It's that.
What? No. Because you gotta understand, the whole point of you choking is because you got food stuck in your windpipe.
Mhm.
So if you just like falcon punch someone's windpipe while they're choking, I think that'd cure them. You know.
It might, but you could be wrong.
I say cure as if choking is like a disease, but I mean whatever. You know.
It's an epidemic.
It's an
People just keep
epidemic.
on
Yeah.
randomly choking on nothing.
You've got monkeypox, you've got COVID, and you've got choking. You know.
Choking. Yeah, those are the deadly deadly three of the modern age.
Yeah, you know, you've got like the black peg, you know, yeah, you had that like way back in the day, but now you got choking up there.
Yeah,
It's the real killer, you know.
real killer.
Get
Monkey
tested for choking today.
choking. Not
Mind those
anymore.
boxes like in front of you.
The fuck? Oh my god. I'm glad I noticed that, dude.
This is one of the experiences ever right here.
I can't tell if these things are...
You know, I was gonna ask if like punching someone in the throat to, you know, quote unquote cure them from choking. I was about to say that'd probably be like a medical malpractice, but then I realized you're probably gonna be like at a restaurant or something when that
It's
happens.
still medical malpractice if you punch somebody in the
But
throat.
you're not a doctor, so I think it's just malpractice at that
I'm
point.
still gonna get charged for doing bad things. Like, I can't just punch people randomly.
I don't think it's random. What if they deserve it?
I don't know about that
See,
one.
that could be your alibi. They deserved it.
They were trying to rob the store, so I just had to punch
Exactly.
them.
See, you're gonna be confused as a saint. Like the local, just say like, oh yeah, this woman was eating spaghetti, started choking.
She pulled out a
She
gun.
made an attempt. Yeah, she made an attempt to reach for her gun that was very cleverly concealed underneath
Yeah.
the tablecloth. So I merely just got up, ran over, punched her in the throat.
Yeah, she deserved it as well. She was trying to
I
kill
think
her.
that's reasonable. I think that's how you get away from medical malpractice.
Yeah.
Just say they were going to commit a crime.
They're trying to kill little Timmy over there. She had a M16. She was pulling it on.
I mean, you can't do that, you know? That's not legal.
She can't. You can't just pull out a gun and try an M16, man. You can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think my action of merely just punching her in the throat was reasonable action, you know? That's where time's called for desperate measures, and I think that
Yeah.
was perfectly reasonable.
Either way, you're still gonna lose your license. Get fined something. Like, I'm pretty sure the first thing that you learn in medical school is do no harm. Do no harm. It's the first thing they teach you. And if you
Dude,
punch,
someone need to tell that to dentists, because, like,
well,
they
you
go in
see-
there, they get, like, a metal hammer, they start stabbing your
Boom,
teeth and
boom.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you haven't been, clearly you're bleeding, so you haven't been, you know, brushing, when, like, for the past couple of seconds, they've just been stabbing you in the gum with,
Yeah.
like, with basically a fork.
God, I
Like,
am
yeah, that's why I'm
scarred
leaving.
for life to go to dentist. I got a cavity once, and they had to put an entire drill in my mouth, and that has just scarred me for life to the point where I just brush my teeth twice a day, every day. Like I go to bed and sometimes I have nightmares about drills. And the worst part is, it was painful. It was fucking painful.
You can ask for painkillers, you know that, right?
I know, but I'm a man,
Oh, yeah.
so asking for like painkillers is like a baby hour.
Screaming like a little baby is obviously a
Yeah.
man thing. I'm sorry I ever questioned your authority as a man, you know, as you are a true man.
They're both on the left side.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. And then the only good thing about the dentist is that they give you stickers.
They still give you stickers?
Yeah.
Homie, I haven't got a sticker. I want one.
Well, clearly you're not. Clearly you don't scream for them. Clearly.
Oh, yeah, that's probably. I need to scream more.
Yeah.
Clearly.
You need to
I need
scream
to
bloody
cry.
murder. You need
Like
to
all the
cry
time.
and
I
piss
just
your
need it.
pants,
I
man.
need to be a little baby. I need to piss my pants and to piss
Yeah.
their pants, and I'll get a sticker and a lollipop.
You don't get a lollipop though.
Oh, really?
No, no
Well, then
lollipops.
what's the purpose? I mean, like, the sticker's, like, half the reason why I do it. I mean, and I also need my lollipop.
Well, you get a sticker. It's still pretty cool.
Dude, that's like a participation trophy. I need the full thing.
Well, that's what you. I don't know, man. They don't want you to get more cavities. Otherwise, you're just gonna have to do it again.
But that'd be funny. They'd get more business if they did it. I don't understand why they wouldn't.
They already get enough business.
Well, they get even more. And you know what they say? The guy that pisses his pants gives the most cash.
I did not know
Sun
that.
Tzu, probably. You know?
Sun Tzu said that.
Yeah, I remember that. He hated the dentist, so, I mean, he was actually an anti-dentist activist, if you didn't know back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if you really pay attention too much in history class, but that's true.
He was a dry piss baby? No way.
Yeah. It was not great.
And I did not know that.
Well, now you know. You learned something.
You learn something new every day, man.
Yep. This podcast aims to be educational as well. See, we educate you in medical malpractice
And how to get
and how to get
trophies.
free stickers and
Yeah.
lollipops at the dentist. You
All you
learn
need
a
to
great
do-
assortment of stuff here.
Yeah.
Perfect. 12 a.m. That's not good because you're not sleeping. Nah, man, it's a new day. Rise and shine, my gamer.
Rise and shine, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. That is the perfect grind time to be doing stuff. You know.
All I do is gamer subs all day, every day. That keeps me up 24 hours a day.
Exactly. Sometimes that's all you need too. You know.
Just gamer subs. I just do a little line of it, and I'm ready for the day.
Yeah, you just need some gamer steps. You don't need like the adrenaline you get from like saving a woman's life
You
from
don't.
choking. You don't need that adrenaline just punching a
You don't
woman.
need to kill. Don't need adrenaline from saving somebody from a chaos at the restaurant.
Yeah, you know you can just snort a line of caffeine. It's all good.
Yeah.
I am surprised we have not weaponized sand.
I think that's called glass.
That's not a weapon. Well, kind of it is. If you
Really
use it
depends.
incorrectly enough, it is a weapon.
You know, glass bottles. That can be a weapon.
Like I said, if you use glass improperly enough, it is a weapon.
Anything can
That
be a
goes
weapon.
for like almost everything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That baby over there, that can be a weapon. I can beat somebody to death with that baby.
Give it enough force, or just use it improperly enough, and you get a weapon.
I can pick up like a toy bat and beat somebody to death with it.
But like, seriously, how have we not weaponized sand? Like, you know, we've got catapults and like howitzers and like, you know, hawachas and all. Or what are they called? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the Japanese like catapults where they shoot a bunch of spears, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, like the big boy bow, basically.
I'm pretty sure.
But like, why don't we just get like a catapult, but like shoot sand? I feel like that'd be rather effective.
Didn't Cherry do that in like the game? The sand gun?
I don't think that's the same thing. I'm talking about like getting a catapult and just shooting sand at a bunch of people.
I would just get in their eyes. I wouldn't really.
I know, it'd work. Dude, it'd be like, well, then again, I guess it is sort of like gas. It's not discriminatory, you know?
Yeah.
It'll just hit everyone. But like,
Yeah,
you know, you could get some gamer goggles.
Gamer
And it's technically not a crime because, you know, it doesn't really kill. The sand itself doesn't kill, you know?
But people
Plus, it'll be a lot more cost effective than gas. You don't need to make all these respirators and stuff.
Yeah.
You just need to put some go-go gadget goggles on and then just go off, you know?
Or if the enemy just put some go-go gadget goggles on, what are you gonna do then?
Well, then sand isn't effective anymore. It's just like gas. Like, once they developed gas masks as well, it's like, why would you do it?
Like, yeah, why would you throw sand if everybody has goggles nowadays, including me? I got
Well, I mean,
sunglasses.
maybe it's like, you know, like smoke. You could use it as like smoke to cover your advance, you know? Just chuck a bunch of sand, you know, just storm the beach. It's all good.
Chuck a bunch of sand.
Yeah, just throw it on the beach. It's natural. It needs to be there, you know? We're basically... It's a win-win, you know? One, you're going to help win the war if you utilize sand on, like, a beach, a naval assault or something like that. And you're adding more sand to the beach, so we're reducing, the rising sea levels. I
But
don't,
where are you getting the sand from? Because another beach is probably gonna
from
suffer.
the beach we're attacking, actually.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you're just taking it and putting it back?
I mean,
But I
yeah.
don't think the enemies are gonna let you do that though. They'd be pretty angry
Look,
at you.
they might be the enemies, but they're reasonable. They're kind.
No, they aren't. They're
I think they're
meanies.
willing enough to be like, "Oh yeah, I can understand that you want to weaponize sand, but like, thank you for like asking us to see if it was okay to take our sand and then, put it back. Like, it's just like using someone else's Legos, you know?
Huh.
You just gotta be kind enough to not, just take it. You
Just
gotta
need
put
to
it
ask them
back.
kindly, like, and then put it
Yeah,
back.
and then, it works.
But if they're like big meanies, what then?
Well, then you gotta utilize snow at that point.
Snow? Well,
Okay, I mean, we got a whole continent at the South Pole. I mean, we could just utilize that. No one cares about that thing, anyways.
but it's what if it's warm at where you're invading? Like, what are you gonna do then?
Then we'll just put them in a big fridge.
Really? Just big
Yeah,
fridge?
I think it's logical. We've got electricity.
No, that seems pretty logical. We should do that like right now.
Oh, speaking of electricity, right? So, you know how, like, when electricity hits water, it's all zappy and stuff, and if you touch that, that's, like, not good,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
most doctors would say that's not good.
Very not
Well,
good.
how come whenever we're, like, in, like, a naval battle, right, we're just big metal ships sitting on water, and metal conducts electricity?
Yeah.
Why don't we just weaponize lightning, Like, just start throwing, like, light bulbs at the enemy ships and just,
Light
go
bulbs.
ham.
Are they gonna be like powered or no?
No.
No, just the light bulbs. At the
No, that's
enemy.
the decoy. That's the distraction. That's just to, be like, wait, why are they throwing light bulbs at us?
Ah.
And then we just hit them with the might of Zeus. You know?
But what if it affects
That's how you get
ships?
them.
Like the lightning just travels through the water and goes to us, and
No, no,
electrocutes
no, no,
us.
no, no, no. The metal. It's metal. Remember?
Yeah.
Battleships are made out of metal, so
Yeah.
it'll conduct the electricity, and then it'll just catch on fire, and everyone dies
What's
because,
our
metal
battleship
not
made
good.
of?
Do what now?
Then what's our battleships made of? Metal?
Dirt from the sand from earlier.
I don't. I think it's just gonna like disintegrate at that point. Like, I don't think that's a good
We're gonna
idea.
become the most powerful nation, just me and you. We're just gonna swim.
Swim, but we're gonna be in the
We're just
water.
gonna like swim like really really far. We're gonna be like commandos, and we're just gonna start throwing
Oh,
light bulbs at like fully funded militaries, and we win.
just
We
random
will
light.
rule the sea.
I don't think that's a good idea, man. They got.
Yeah, let's get like a wooden paddle boat, right?
Oh
And then we
yeah,
just
no,
weaponize the might of Zeus and light bulbs.
no, that's a better idea instead of just.
Dude, we just gotta buy like 3 6-packs of light bulbs from like Lowe's, and then we just
Home
go
Depot.
ham.
Because Home Depot got the
Yeah,
best stuff.
exactly. I don't know why
Well,
they'd stop us.
well, what if the military finds out, watches this video, and they're like, "Stop! Don't do that. We're gonna arrest you. We're gonna make you as war
Well, we're already
criminals."
gonna flee the country. We're already gonna be in the water. They're not
Oh,
gonna be able to get us.
but they have
We'll
boats.
just hit them with light bulbs. I mean, we already have what we need to just take on the sea.
Good point. We got the wooden boat and the light bulbs.
Yeah,
But
like
then,
wooden
how are we
boats
gonna
aren't hard to get.
throw the thunder, man? And we're gonna get the thunder and the lightning.
Oh, dude, I'm glad you asked. So while we're at Home Depot, right, and we've already bought like a whole bunch of light bulbs, while we're there, we're gonna buy like 5 lightning rods, and we're just gonna put them all on the wooden ship.
All of them? Well, doesn't that
Yeah,
like
so
a?
that way, like every 2 seconds, we're just gonna like a lightning bolt just hit our ship like right next to us.
But doesn't that kind of require it to be storming?
No,
No.
no.
Nah.
All you need for a thunderstorm for it to work is just the power of friendship and belief,
And magic.
and a little bit of love.
Love? Oh my gosh.
Yep. Because
That's like
everyone knows that thunderstorms are made of love and lies.
love and love.
Probably. So all we gotta do is be like on our little paddle boat out in the Pacific, you know, taking on the Cuban military, and just be like, "Hey man, you're really cool," and then be like, "Oh, that was a lie," and then boom, you got Love and Lie already done, and then boom, Thunderbolt. Uh-oh, we're supercharged. We're a supercharged water boat, and then we just throw a bunch of light bulbs at them. And then and then they're like, "Oh my gosh, why are they throwing light bulbs at us? That's stupid. That is not gonna do anything." And then boom, Zeus just comes down, smites them.
They all die and explode.
Yeah, we win, and we've just taken over a small island, and then we've got all of Cuba's nukes. It works.
But Cuba is. What if they nuke us? What if they try to nuke us though? Because they
I'm not
know
gonna
they
do that.
listen to.
That's stupid and illogical.
What are you talking about? We got the power of thunder on our side.
Oh yeah, like they're gonna hit us with a nuke in a little wooden paddle boat. Like, nah, they're gonna miss. Everyone knows this.
No, good point.
A paddle boat's too small of a target for a nuke to hit.
Really?
You know, that would just be stupid. They would just miss.
Man, I have to agree.
That's like Top Gun movie magic level of fantasy right there.
Top Gun. Whoa. But once we get Cuba, what are we gonna do? There's like a bunch of starving Cubans there. Like, there's nothing we can do in Cuba.
Dude, I mean, we just gonna be like, all right, Fidel Castro, kick the bucket. Actually, I don't know who whatever. I'm going Fidel Castro because he's the only like Cuban leader I know. So, like, you know, Fidel Castro, he's been dead. You know, Cuba has just existed for like what,
A while.
a couple years. You know, it's only been around for like maybe 5 or so.
Five in 1 year, man.
Yeah, so it's a pretty small area, right?
Yeah.
You know, we'll just take over and we'll just be like, hey, we have the power of Zeus and light bulbs, something you all don't have. So, you disagree with us, we'll just smite you and hit you with a light bulb if you're lucky.
If you're lucky. And then
Not the smite part, you know, if you're lucky, you'll just get hit in the head with a light bulb.
And possibly have to go to the hospital.
I mean, yeah, you're probably gonna get an infection, and you might die from that, which it might be a fate worse than death. But like, you know,
Fate worse than getting smited by.
Yeah, I think getting hit with a light bulb in the head and getting an infection would be worse than just getting smited.
You sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would prefer getting an infection in their head.
No, I'd just rather get smited because, like, if either way, I'm gonna die, right? You know, because that's how it works. So it's like, I don't want to prolong my death with an infection because that's gonna be yucky. It's gonna be like gooping, and that's gonna like hurt a lot too. With getting smited, you're just gone.
I'm pretty sure
like,
Cuba has somewhat of a healthcare still.
Not after us.
I'm gonna fucking smite that into a
No, we're just gonna throw a bunch of light bulbs at us, and people are gonna be like, "Bro, that's weird," and then they're gonna relocate their hospital.
To where?
Like northern Cuba.
Does that mean there's still like a hospital?
Then we'll just throw light bulbs at them.
Until they move again? Until there's like none left?
Yeah.
Until they all get
just go to Cambodia or something. They need them. They need it.
No one wants to go to there though.
Yeah, let's just make everyone leave Cuba so we can have it for our own.
Nice island retreat.
Exactly. Let's just take over a small island and make it our island retreat.
Let's go take over Cambodia instead of Cuba. No one's gonna miss those.
Oh man, Cambodia is kind of scary, and they've got mosquitoes, so that's not great.
You can just smite the mosquitoes, man.
I mean, you can't really hit that, you know? Like, that's pretty hard to hit.
No, just throw a bunch of thunder at the land and just pray to God that.
No, I mean, throwing light bulbs at them, that's reasonable, but, like, I don't know. I think, you know, Zeus would get kind of tired at that point, you know?
Well, it's too bad. Zeus can work his ass off. We need an island to live on.
I don't know about that.
No, we'll just get God to do it. He can, like, summon, like, he can just turn those flies, mosquitoes into, like, water, donuts. He can do that.
I don't think he'd do that. I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah. Yes, we just turn them into wine. At that point, like.
I don't think that. I don't think Zeus did that. You got the wrong person.
Jesus did that, so we can just get Jesus to do it.
But isn't Jesus on like vacation or whatever?
Yeah, we'll just bring him back.
Oh, okay. I mean, he'd want to hang out in the island retreat with us. To be fair.
Yeah, he want to get some epic babes like us.
Exactly. Let's just remove everyone from the island except the bodacious babes.
Yeah, the bodacious babes.
That's all we need. All we need in our formerly Cuba, our new island resort, is Jesus, bodacious babes, light bulbs, and
Zeus.
the power of Zeus.
Yeah, of course, a lot of babes because I need my
I mean,
beach
I
babes.
think we have it all planned out. I think it's a pretty foolproof plan.
Really? You sure about that? Because
Yeah.
what if Zeus just wants all the babes for himself? Like, have you ever thought about that?
I mean, we got plenty. It's Cuba, man.
But Zeus,
We're like known for that thing.
but Zeus is like, you know how many people he does no pants dance with? Like, have you read the mythology? Because he does
Yeah,
it a
I have.
lot, like a lot.
Yeah.
And we don't want like little god baby, like, little demigods running around, do we?
Oh, that's a good point.
Like, we
I
don't
mean,
want.
they could have something cool. You know, they could be like Hercules.
Now they're gonna be like those emotion gods that do
Oh, that
absolutely
would be
nothing.
stinky.
Like those concept emotion gods, like the god,
Concept?
yeah,
The
god
concept
of
gods?
strength and devotion, god of like horniness. Like you don't want that dude being around.
Yeah, he'd just make everything even worse.
Yeah,
He'd add even more people to the island. Then we're just gonna have like Cuba too.
Cuba too.
We don't
We're just
want
gonna have a
that.
bunch of weirdos running around, and we don't want that.
Clearly, we just fire Zeus.
Yeah, after we take over Cuba.
Yeah, and you know what we gotta do?
What?
We gotta nullify his power, right? So he can't take revenge. You know how we do that?
How?
Lightning rods, baby. It all comes full
Oh my
circle.
gosh, lightning right to the way
That was the true reason why we need the lightning rods.
to make sure Zeus can't kill
Exactly.
us.
You thought it was to harness his power? No, 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 no.
Just make sure he didn't kill
We're
us.
just weaponizing it against him. You
Yeah.
know, we're gonna hold on to it. We're gonna power our little vacation island, and it's gonna protect us.
You know what? I bet I got a better person than Zeus. How about Thor? Because he's pretty cool. He's got a
Oh yeah,
hammer, and he likes taking over places. He likes killing things. Let's just send Thor to Cuba, and he will destroy everything, and then we can just take the island as it is, man. He's cool. He's got a big hammer. He can just throw it, and it comes right back.
right.
Get rid of Zeus. We need Thor.
Oh my gosh, Ghost Cowboy.
Is that a copycat?
Hold up, this man's got drip.
Yeah, drip. No way.
Kind of jealous. I'm gonna lie.
But are you trying to copy you? Have you thought about
Good
that?
point.
Because you're pretty famous, and
I mean, I don't need a doppelganger to be fair.
do you though? You might want him.
I've killed my doppelganger. You're okay.
Oh my gosh, you're a murderer.
I mean, sometimes you gotta eat some stones or whatever the saying goes.
Yeah.
Like I remember that
Eat
part.
rocks.
You know? Yeah, kick rocks. Exactly.
Oh, I said eat
Eat
rocks.
rocks. Same thing. Same thing,
Potato,
right?
potato.
I mean, like, you know,
Yeah.
your foot could eat rocks.
That's not very healthy. My pediatrician said I should stop kicking rocks.
Well, I mean, clearly it's because you're eating sedimentary. Okay,
Uh,
I'm gonna be honest. They're just telling you that you should stop, but really it's because you're eating the wrong type.
wrong type. Okay.
Yeah, so you actually need to get yours locally grown in the Appalachian Mountains, igneous style. Okay,
But what
trust
if I
me.
want to go to Rocky Mountains?
Well,
There
if
they
you're gonna
have.
go Rocky, see, it's kind of weird with the Rocky Mountains because to be fair, you might want to go with sedimentary
Why?
because like over time, you know, the Rocky Mountains have been around for a long time, so it's gonna kind of like stack up, right? And you know, that's gonna be old, right? It's not gonna taste as good as Appalachian because it's not new, it's not hot and fresh. With sedimentary, it's gonna be a little yucky. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you
How
know
about I
what?
go
It's
to
gonna
like
boost your
Hawaii?
immune system and it's gonna make you more durable. You know, you're gonna be able to break more bones.
What about Hawaii though? Those are the like freshest rocks you can get.
I mean, like, come on, no one going there. Like that's just over the top, you know. They overprice it because it's a tourist hotspot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to give you the best deal as well, you know.
Oh, I'm being bullied. What about Cuba? Do they have good rocks? Like,
No, not at all.
they're crappy.
Yeah. I mean everything, pretty much everything about Cuba just kind of sucks.
The communism. Yeah, you're right. Don't get
Like, I
the.
mean, what has Cuba done that's been good?
No, they did have this like one very good soda that I like a lot.
Well, then that's all they got.
Yeah,
Chucky's favorite soda. That's all they got.
like it's called Iron Pineapple or something like that.
Why would they put that in the pineapple? Is that legal? Cuba doesn't care if it is, anyways.
Cuba doesn't. Yeah, Cuba's Cuba. Why would you question them?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's why we're gonna take them over.
Yeah, see, it's just logical. We're doing the world a favor as well.
Giving it the worst place to live on Earth, other than Brazil. Nobody
Yeah,
likes Brazil. Other than that one Jesus statue. That's the good part about it.
that's true. That's the only good part, and that's like what, 50 feet?
Yeah, only
So
50
like
feet.
50 feet of Brazil is good. Everything else, nah, it's not that good.
Full of crime and death.
Yeah, kind
Also,
of
that
overrated,
one Earth 6
actually.
map is pretty good.
Okay, yeah, true. But that's not real though. So that's like,
And
see,
this
that's
map,
why it's good. It's because it's fake Brazil.
yeah,
You
fake
know, and that's
Brazil.
why it's good Brazil. Is because it's fake Brazil.
It doesn't
So
exist.
exactly, which
And
makes it good.
we got favela in this game, which is also pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's the only good thing that Brazil has done for us.
Is give us fake Brazil, which is good.
Yeah.
It's like Brazil, but without the bad parts. So it's just
Yeah.
like,
Just no people.
hey, yeah, it's just it's just good Brazil.
Yeah. Oh.
I was gonna say like, isn't cough drops like the whole thing of like what lean is?
Well,
Because like
yeah,
lean is
technically it
just
is.
cough medicine. It's not cough drop. It's just cough medicine.
I thought it was Pepto Bismol.
I mean, I don't really know to be honest. It could be. Maybe it's a mixture of both. Whatever. I know it's cough medicine for sure though. Some kind of way, shape, or
Cough
form of cough
syrup.
medicine. Yeah, cough syrup. So like, I just ate like a whole bunch of. Can I overdose on cough drops?
I don't think you
Like,
can.
is that possible? I kind of want
Well,
to know. Has someone
maybe.
done it? We need
Knowing
to have
people,
someone
yes.
do it. We need to have someone do
You
it. We
could
need to
do it.
find out.
You could do it, man.
I'm not doing that. I value my life too much.
Well, then we gotta build more billion other people to do it then.
Okay, this is gonna this is gonna be really bad. I'm gonna ruin this. Since we're just talking about like overdosing on cough drop, this is a horrible segue.
Oh no.
I think we just take suicidal people and then we just use them as like testing, you know, for like dangerous stuff. Like,
That
like I
is
mean,
against
look,
multiple laws,
hear,
and
hear me out. Hear
there
me
is a
out. They're already
reason.
asking for it. They're already asking for it. All they gotta do is just sign a waiver, and then next thing you know, they're being shot out of a cannon. I don't.
But do you
You
know
know,
how many
it's for
suicidal?
science. It's for the better of science. It's not like they're gonna go down in history as a bad person for doing it. You know, they're just paving the way for science.
But
We need to know the limits.
you need to understand that some people only are suicidal for like a little bit, not for a while. Like
Okay,
that's
then we'll
a
just take the ones who are just completely deranged or just fully suicidal.
get the mentally unstable people to do it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I mean, just take the people who are pedophiles and just fire them out of cannons. I don't understand the problem here.
Give it to the pedophiles. That's how we
Just give
win.
them the Ohio and screw the Ohio treatment of just like twisting their head and crushing it with like a concrete mallet or whatever it was. Just just
Yeah, just kill.
fire them out of cannon. We gotta see how far can a person go.
Yeah, just. But haven't we already done that though? Like,
I mean, yeah, but there was like a bunch of like dudes who were like, "Oh, that's not good. That's like that. We should not probably do that because apparently, like, feeding people only rats and giving them like a bunch of liquor is apparently not healthy."
not healthy.
So yeah, so they were like, "Okay, yeah, you know what? Our tests used to be like cool, like really really cool as hell." And then they're like, "Okay, you know what? That's yucky. You can't do that."
Yucky, yo. Stop it.
They can't handle how baller old scientists were. So they're like, we gotta stop that. We gotta put some limitations.
You know what? I think you have a good point. But what if somebody like makes a zombie virus and gives it to a person? That's how you start a zombie apocalypse. Like give a suicidal zombie.
Not if they're shot of a cannon.
Good point. Good point.
Rose the one who knocks. Is he referencing like the Grim Reaper, or is like, what does that mean?
Don't
What
look
kind
at
of
me.
European fairy tale is that?
I don't know, man.
European fairy tales are scary. Like the
Yeah,
actual old
yeah.
version. Those are freaky, dude.
Why the
Isn't
fuck?
like what is it like Cinderella? Like later on, like at the end, like isn't there like some kind of like bird that like eats the sister's eyeballs?
I I think so, but Hansel and Gretel,
You have no clue.
Gretel's. I haven't heard that one, but Hansel and Gretel, they get fucking eaten.
Yeah.
What you call it? Mm. Pinocchio.
Was that supposed to help with sleeping, or was that just supposed to do the polar opposite?
Well, it's more like fear. You're supposed to be scaring your child into not doing dumb things, like going to old lady houses that are made of candy. Like, don't do that.
I feel like if you think that's a good idea in the first place, then you should just do it. Just go ahead. I don't,
But the problem is that
what is it
some of
called?
these children.
Darwinism. Survival of the fittest. Like
But
if you need to be taught that, then just go dead at that point.
but like a bunch of children would just go in, like all the children would just go inside of the fucking house and just die and never be seen again. So they just had to start telling them, just don't go there. You know, little
All
Timmy, he
right,
went
so
there, he
who is
fucking
this
died.
based off on? Like, which woman was just like, all right, I'm gonna make my house out of gingerbread and then kill a
No,
bunch of kids, and then no one was like, oh yeah, we should probably stop this woman. They were like, no, let's warn the children.
no,
Like, I feel
because
like you do both in that
she
scenario. Like,
was
if there's
already.
actually like a woman with a gingerbread house killing children, I think you just need to be like, all right, woman, we're gonna burn down your house, and we're gonna do like
No,
a
no, no,
Harlem
no,
Witch
no, no,
trial
no,
kind of
no,
thing
no, no,
to
because
you.
it was like they were on her property, so she was like, "Get off now!" I was like, "Oh, I'll kill you," and they were like, "Nah, we're gonna stay here and eat your house," and so she just killed them because they were destroying a house that she
Well, I
worked
think
so
that's
hard to
reasonable
make.
at that point. She did warn them.
Like, she wanted them to get off her property, and she was just
Yeah.
protecting it, man. Like, it was justified. What if a kid just started eating your house? How would you feel about that?
I'd punch the child.
Yeah, kill the child.
Yeah, I'd eat the child,
Yeah,
like, give him his own medicine.
yeah, taste of his own medicine. His own medicine, man. Like, just eat the child. That's all you need to do.
You know what? Yeah, I think the witch was in the right in Hansel and Gretel now. This is all I've learned. If I'm gonna take anything away from today or tonight, it's gonna be this. Hansel and Gretel were the bad people in that story.
Yeah. And then the rat fiddler, the fiddler story, he was like just trying to make his money getting rid of the rats, but they said
Pied
no.
Piper?
Yeah, the Pipe Piper.
The rat fiddler?
Yeah, the rat fiddler.
That seems like some D-tier list criminal right there.
I fiddle rats.
That sounds like a dude you'd find like a county jail in like Alabama.
The rat fiddler. Trying to break into somebody's home with rats and a fiddle.
Dude, it's like the third time this week. Stop.
Dude, there's nothing inside that house. It's just empty. No one lives there.
It's
Just
literally
stop.
haunted. How are you failing to break in? It's
Yeah,
been abandoned for 7 years. It was made in the 1800s.
nobody lives there. There's nothing in there. It's
How
everyone
are you
moved out.
struggling to break in?
Maybe because you're just throwing rats at the windows.
Bro, imagine being the neighbor, like across the street, and you wake up. It's like 1 a.m. and you hear boom, eek.
It's like, oh damn it, it's Rat Fiddler again. I'm gonna call the police. He's a nuisance. He keeps on doing this every Tuesday.
He's not even like a big problem. He's just annoying.
Yeah, he doesn't. He
Where is
can't.
he getting the rats? These are the questions that I'd question
He's
when I
probably
wake
getting them
up.
from the
But
local
like,
Pizza Hut, man.
oh, I mean that makes sense. They definitely would put a Pizza Hut like right across an 1800 haunted house.
Yeah, because everyone knows
Like
that
that's
haunted
prime
house.
real estate right there.
Yeah,
It's pretty cheap property, and you could just go ahead, bada bing, bada boom.
yeah, and you get tons of money because everyone just likes to go near that house. Like all the teenagers hang out there, and
Exactly.
they're hungry for pizza.
And like haunted not haunted movies, like horror movies. Perfect
Yeah.
place as well.
Oh no, someone knows you.
I'm just being insulted apparently.
Yep. But anyway,
Thank you.
yeah.
I think.
So anyways, where would we?
You know racing stripes?
No, not really.
Okay, well, it's really simple. They're basically just stripes that you put on cars.
Oh yeah,
So it's just like a car design, right?
car stripes.
Yeah, why can't we just do that for like haircuts?
Well, you see, they do that.
Yeah, but I mean like normal. Like that's not like something you have to ask. You just walk in and like, "Hey barber, I want, I
No,
want the McQueen special." He's like, "Gotcha." And then bada bing bada boom, you're walking out there with like number 35.
the McQueen special.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
No,
Give me
no,
the Dale Earnhardt and then just,
just just roll up in your new ass hair car stuff.
exactly. And it only costs like $5. It's like as much as like a kid's haircut,
Yeah,
Because you're not getting the whole thing cut. You're just getting like the little design. I think that's reasonable.
give me the
Why don't we do that?
why. You know what? Let's go do that. Let's make it that the thing.
Let's make it a thing. Let's
Let's
make
make
our
it a
own
law.
barbershop on our new private island,
Yeah, on
formerly
our
known as Cuba. That's gonna be the first shop we open up. We don't need any food chains. We just need
a
the
barbershop.
McQueen special
McQueen
barbershop.
special. We feed you hair, by the way. That's the only
Feed your
food
hair.
option.
That's our restaurant as well. It's a great business idea. We not only include, or we have food and we have hair. That's all you
Yeah,
need on
that's
an
all we
island,
need.
right?
Food and hair. Food as hair. No food. Just food as hair.
We don't need food in hair. We need food as hair.
Yeah. And a little bit of water because we're surrounded salt water because we're surrounded by ocean.
Exactly.
I'm dead. This is so sad.
Anyways, that was my little idea of just racing stripes.
Yeah.
I hope you liked it.
But what if the racists start doing it? Like, just start getting those haircuts though. Like,
The racists?
yeah, the racist.
Hey, that's just good business for us because they're gonna be like, hey yo, this guy gives us the best racist haircuts,
Mm,
and then we'll be like, oh yeah, we draw the best number 35 in
best.
town, and then there's like 5 people on the island,
But then all the
including Zeus
racists.
and Jesus
Yeah.
and all the bodacious babes.
So 5 people in total.
Yeah.
No way.
Who's gonna be on our island with us? We're gonna have Jesus, Zeus, bodacious babes. We gotta have the rat fiddler, I think.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty important.
he's gonna be the barber.
Yeah. Whoa, hold up, rat. I don't know, man. He's gonna throw rats at people. He can't cut hair.
Not if he's cutting hair. The rat will cut the hair.
No way. The rat fiddler cuts. The fiddler rat cuts the hair. No way. I didn't know we got a barber. He was a barber.
Yeah, he's actually really good at it.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, after a while, when you keep hitting a door, you start to learn a few things.
And like how the secrets of life and whatnot.
Yeah, and mostly that getting
Barbering.
hit with the door hurts, but
Yeah.
you other
You learn
stuff
how
too.
to do barbering. Learn how to get a medical degree.
Mhm. Mhm.
Hey, learn a bunch of stuff. Now I don't
Yeah.
see why people don't just start banging their heads against stuff. Like it really helps.
Yeah, it's because we found out that it's actually like really good for you, and that's why we don't want that. We need
Yeah,
dumb
from the
people in the
suicide people.
population so we can have like a higher like
Yeah.
IQ, right? So that's why whenever you keep banging your head against the wall, people are like, "No, you can't do that. Stop." And then they put you in an insane asylum. They don't want you to be cool.
They don't want you to be cool.
That's the problem. That's clearly the problem,
They want
I
you to be
think.
dumb.
Hmm.
So thank you, suicide people and scientists, for learning that for us.
Yeah, they're just cool. They're just cool.
Yeah.
It's
That's,
because they hit their heads and then they knew what they had to do. And we're just like, hey, no, I need a higher IQ because we're so egotistical.
too egotistical. I need to bang my head into a door repeatedly
Yeah.
and get a
I
barber
mean, have
degree.
you ever noticed how our IQ average is so high and then our egotistical rates are like through the roof?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Like
we need
that's
to
why we need
bring
to have
that
more
down.
people just slamming their heads against the stuff.
Yeah. God, this video's gonna be age restricted. Like, he's completely.
I say we animate this,
Animate this.
like internet historian.
Yeah, that's gonna take a while.
That'd be so funny though.
Just
The
like,
rat fiddler would be the best thing to animate.
just,
You wake up 12 a.m. You're like, oh my gosh, what do I hear?
it's just
Thud.
screech. Oh man, it's Rat Fiddler again. He's throwing rats at the house, the haunted
Oh
house
my gosh,
again.
can't have that.
This is
Like,
the
that's
fifth
just
time.
excessive.
Yeah.
Like, how many rats do you throw at a door before you're like, alright, this isn't working, I need a bigger rat?
Well, clearly, well, because he had the biggest rats, and he thought it
Do
would
you just
work.
go until, like, the first rat dies and then you switch it out? Or is
Yeah,
it like,
he's going till the first
oh,
rat dies. He's on his like 10th rat this week.
you know, you think after a while the pet store would get suspicious?
Oh no, he's going to Pizza Hut, man. Remember? They
Alright,
don't care. They just
God.
give rats.
They
He pays
don't
for
even
it.
give them, they like beg him to take them.
Yeah, they don't want rats in the store. That's like bad business.
Yeah, it's a win-win to both parties, I'd say.
Yeah, the rat man gets his rat fiddler gets his rats, and Pizza Hut gets loses their rats, which is good for
Yeah.
business.
Exactly.
Protect the one enemy remains.
Oh my god, this dude's using a laser.
Clark sounds like the Rat Fiddler's main base.
It kind of does.
Like what he would nickname it, you know?
Coke fight. Right? It's just a bunch of Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Just
Really, I mean, it's fine. It's totally normal.
that's the only
but-
thing he drinks, by the way, Coca-Cola and cheeseburgers, along with a little bit of French fries. He's quite big,
From-
actually.
From the Pizza Hut?
Yeah,
Cheeseburgers and fries from the Pizza Hut?
yeah. Because Pizza Hut doesn't want their cheese. They don't want to know. They don't want people knowing that they make cheeseburgers and fries, so they just give it to
True. That's true.
Rat Fiddler when he takes rats.
You know, I'm starting to think that Rat Man's got everything figured out.
Yeah, he's getting
The Rat
his
Fiddler
rats.
really just has the great ideas.
Well, unfortunately, he does get like sent to jail for a little bit because his neighbors don't like him.
But it's just like a free home, you know? He's got free food and water there, and he
Oh,
gets to do what he loves whenever he's out.
he just throws rats at doors. Like,
It's what he likes, and who knows? Maybe one of these days he'll actually get in, and then that'll be like the best day for him.
and living in the house.
Protect the
Yeah,
But
he'll have his
does he
own home
want,
now.
though? What does he want in the home? Like, there's probably something he wants in the house.
Maybe he has more rats inside.
Oh, no, like maybe the rats have been like, escaping from him and just going inside the home.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's logical.
Ratman is currently trying to invade your house. What are you gonna do? He's throwing rats out your window. He wants
I
something.
think what I do is something completely reasonable, which is grab my Automat Angriff Wolf,
What? Oh my gosh, man.
which I have on my couch because I'm an American, so
Wolf.
naturally I have one of those. I prepare to take it. You know, I grab the Automat Angriff Wolf, pick it up, and then I open the door and just throw a light bulb at him.
Oh, then what? What's gonna happen then?
Well, then I'm gonna just shoot him.
But then Batman throws rat at you at the split second before you shoot him, and you miss. And then he
How would I
grabs
miss?
light ball and throws it at you.
secure the
Well, he
How
has
did he grab the
perfect
light
aim.
bulb?
He has perfect aim, man, with his rats.
Oh, I mean that's reasonable.
He can see it coming from a mile away.
Maybe I just throw some sand at him, then he can't see.
Well, he doesn't need to see. His rats see for him.
That doesn't make what? No,
He's the rat fiddler, man.
no. I guess I'm just gonna die. Wait, how did the other dudes take care of him then? How did the local police? Did he
They
just let
tased
them?
him.
Oh,
They have it. They just tased. That's all they did.
one enemy left.
well, I don't own a taser, so. I mean, I thought if I owned an Automat Angriff Wolf that I wouldn't need a taser.
Oh. But it's,
I
you
guess I
still
just
got-
let him in, you know,
just
just
let
let
him
him
in.
look around, just see what he wants.
Secure the
Well, he
objective.
just steals your TV. He just takes your TV because he
I
needs
mean, you
one.
can have that. I mean, he's clearly shown himself to be a formidable foe
With his rats.
with his rats, yeah.
Oh, 9 of them.
One enemy left.
All 9 of them? He has
Yeah.
9 of them?
Yeah, he has 9 rats.
What do they do? Like, represent, like, the deadly sins? 7
Yeah.
deadly sins? And, like, the 2
No,
are
no,
just, like, for
9
fun?
rings
They're
of
just, like,
hell.
nunchucks?
9 fingers to hell, man. No, Dante's Inferno.
Protect the
Oh.
objective.
He's 9 of
Yeah,
them.
that's true.
So yeah, you're just gonna let him in and just let him take your TV.
You were the last operator.
I mean, I think he's earned it at that point, right?
Okay. Well, that's the podcast, guys. Expect more to come because
Last enemy remaining.
we're dum dums at night. So yeah. Also, if you want to see more, consider subscribing because God knows I'm probably gonna make a ton of these.
I mean, that's gonna be a mistake, but
Yeah, we're probably gonna take us to court one day and just be like,
yeah, we're definitely going to court for this. Like, I don't want to be like just chilling one day and then like boom in court. We have an audio file from like like the late night podcast with Chuggy 23
Yeah.
taking over how to take
Cuba.
over Calicuba.
Calicuba.
Would you like to elaborate on taking over the small military, please?
The objective is
Yeah.
being secured.
You please
And
elaborate.
elaborately explain on how you choose to do so.
Yeah, please explain why you're gonna take over Cuba. They give
I
us
think
the
they. I
Ohio
think they
debt.
think it's. I think they make it. They think I'm not insane though. I think they think it was a smart idea.
Yeah. But then they send us to Ohio and give us the death sentence.
I
Because
mean, that was
Ohio.
their death sentence in Calicuba, so I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be complaining. That's a pretty good way to go.
And then
They're
Ohio.
honoring me by
Yeah.
doing that.
And then Ohio's gonna take our planes and take over Calicuba and name it Ohio instead.
I mean, not our problem.
Oh yeah,
We
because we'll
tried
be
to
dead.
warn them, so.
Yeah. So what is that? That is the end of the podcast. There's no more gonna be said.
See you later, Stinky.